Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today we're going to continue on with the boss guide for Pilgrim's Traverse, going with floor 70, 80, and 90. The level 99 boss is a little bit more involved when it comes to mechanics, so I'll be making that as a standalone video. Now these three bosses that I'm going to go over was with a group because I couldn't get myself to those bosses solo, so we're going to be going through the mechanics with a group of people, but don't worry, we still see everything that you'll need to know and how to survive each one. So the level 70 boss is going to be the Cyclops, and this Cyclops is different from the ones that you know of. The eye attack that he does is going to be a little bit different. So put haste, strength, and defense buffs up. I did manage to do this solo, so the rest of them were going to be with a group. Alright, so the eye attack, you make sure that you get to the sides because this is going to go right down the middle, and it is going to leave you orbs. These orbs are going to be donut AoEs, so make sure that you go in order of the orbs that spawned. So this one is going to be in the front, then to the back, so make sure you're under each one. The wall is death. Do not enter it unless you want to start all over. Alright, he's going to do the next line, but he's going to be able to do it right after you move, so don't worry about that. You have plenty of time to move. So this is back to front now, so you're going to be doing back to front. The next set of orbs he's going to be doing in a circle around him, so make sure you're underneath him because he's going to do another death wall. So you do have enough time to do the first two sets of eyes. So after he does this, look for the last orb that popped up because you'll know exactly the one next to it is the first one. I made a mistake and I took a Vuln up, which is not going to kill you and you can survive it, but just pay attention to what comes first. It can be confusing, but you'll get it in no time. After that, he's going to do his swing. Just stand next to the death barrier and you should be just fine to avoid it. After that, he's going to do one more mechanic, which is going to be basically Simon Says. He's going to do a conal AoE in front of him in each direction twice. So pay attention to what is first and then what is first on the next set and dodge accordingly. After that, he's basically rinse and repeat. If you do have a bark incense, use it to get your enemy a dot from Ultima Thule, or Fail-Ul, sorry, and then he should be dropping pretty easily. Other than that, it's rinse and repeat for the Cyclops, and congratulations, you completed the floor 70 boss. So the floor 80 boss is against a Coral Regina type enemy. So this one can be complicated if you're not paying attention. So the first thing you want to do is pop your strength, your defense, and haste if you have it. Roaring Ring is a donut AoE, so get underneath, but also pay attention to the whiskers. If it's the front, it's a frontal cleave. It's behind, it's a rear cleave. It's going to be very important when you get a certain debuff. The static ability here is going to be same thing like you see in the Boja with the Dremelic, except the last one is going to explode in a giant AoE, so be on the opposite side. The lines will do a rectangle, which is not really hard to avoid, but if you do get hit by the last orb, it's a paralysis which can be cleansed. The lair is point blank, so get away, and this time he does fit from the rear. He will mix and match later on. If you get hit by either the donut or the point blank, it's a dot, which can hurt, so make sure you cleanse it if you have that available. The death mechanic is where you get your debuff. If you get the lightning like I did, you must get hit by the whiskers, while also dodging point blank or the ring. So pay attention to where the whiskers are going to be. If you have the other one, it's a movement debuff. So if you move too many times, you're going to end up wiping from it. So very, very careful to which one you get. Other than that, he's going to start rinsing and repeating, but also mixing, matching his whiskers with the ring or point blank. Other than that, if you pay attention to your debuff, this fight is a breeze. So the floor 90 boss is against a Chaos reskinned Malakota. So pay attention to his backhand because you need to be on the side where the hand is glowing because he's going to do a 180, which you'll see here. I'm on the wrong side, but I wanted to show you guys that you do get a Vuln up if you get it wrong. Next is going to be the circles. They're going to be a straight line AoE, so make sure you're not in the trajectory of it. And the Ring of Treachery is going to be from his sides, so don't be on his flanks. So you're going to do another backhand, and then he's going to do another circle AoEs, as you can see here. So practice makes perfect with this. Fore and hind, front and back, so don't be in the front and don't be in the back, while also dodging the circles. Next is going to be Hot Iron. He's going to rain down fireballs. Circle AoEs, not too big, so it's not hard to dodge. And then he's going to do a knockback. So dodge AoEs, get up close to them, get pushed back, and then go towards the open spot where the circles aren't being there, so to be able to dodge that. Then basically after this, it's ultimately rinse and repeat. He does his wings, he does his backhand, the fore and hind, and basically all you need to do is remember. If you're not too sure about the mechanics, a pomander or raising, if you're doing this solo, can help immensely. But practice makes perfect, so if you die or wipe on the first try, don't worry, you can just retry it again when you get back to this point. I do want to point out that sometimes the safe spots for hind and front is going to be the inner squares, so kind of really pay attention to which direction he's pointing when it comes to doing that, and also when he does the twin ring treachery, actually was in the wrong spot because he was different from when he did the first time, so you kind of want to pay attention to what direction he is pointing. Alright, so those are the mechanics for boss 70, 80, and 90. 99 will be in its own separate video because I think it deserves a standalone because all the mechanics in there need to be explained in detail. Alright, so if there's anything that you did not understand about these boss mechanics, please ask them in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good luck! And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, if you ever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging